Well, hello, good morning. I'm here in Bottesford and I'm joined by the one and only Paul Green. You might have seen his channel over on YouTube. So we're riding around Leicestershire and Nottinghamshire there this morning, going out for a few hours ride. So I'm going to find out soon where Paul's going to take us. See what's Carrington Pinfold, and me and Paul were just looking at border control in this van and thinking, what's that about? It's garden design. What a great day for a gardening company. Anyway, Paul's just stopped to show me this. It's apparently the largest. Well, you tell everybody what it is.
Stack of horseshoes in the world. I think it was in the late 60s. I think it was actually finished being built.
How tall is that? That must be 7 or 8 meters.
We can add the link.
24 foot. Yeah, well, perhaps we'll put some information below the video. Yeah. Do you know what it looks like to me though?
Don't be rude.
No, it's not a rude one. It looks like a giant beehive.
Yeah, it does actually.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
2007, I think this one collapsed and was then rebuilt, but for a while it was taller than the one down there.
Yeah. It's got a lot of room for more at the top though, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Big pole running through the middle there.
I think this is what do they call this? Vlogception.
Vlogception, yeah.
Vlogging a vlogger vlogging.
And it looks like we're heading back towards Belvoir Castle.
We're heading towards Terrace Hill.
Oh right, okay. In case you didn't hear that, Paul's taking us up Terrace Hill.
Yeah, I couldn't let you come here without going up one of the top 100 climbs.
Okay.
29, I think it is.
So I'm just switch my camera over. Here at the bottom of Terrace Hill. I'll give Paul a bit of a head start. Paul was telling me about sort of, I've used the word infamous. An infamous route around here, up and down the ridge called 13 Hills. He's promised me he's going to send me that. And at some point, I'll have a go at that. As you know, if you're a regular viewer, I love my hills. If you're a regular viewer, you might see a new addition on my bike as well. Some TT bars, or aero bars. I've got the Wahoo on the bar itself, on the right here. That's a kind of a temporary thing, really. I've got a mount on the way. I've also got a bike fit coming up on Wednesday, thanks to Kevin Dawson at J Cycle Shack in Epworth. Anyway, I'm going to focus on this climb now. Just coming to the bottom of it, I can see. Get my head down. So it's just about 3 or 4% at the moment. There's a little bit of a headwind coming off the Vale, making it a little bit harder. I've just seen the white line in the road marking the start. I don't know what it peaks at. Probably on this little bend coming up. Wow, nasty. 13%, 14, 15, 17, 18. It's been a while since I've done such a big climb in cold air like this. On in. I've always thought it looks a little bit like a golf course down there as well.
Yeah, it does there. Yeah, we've got about a mile to drop down here through the trees, and then it's coffee time at Cafe Allez.
Yeah, so just running down to Cafe Allez. You saw me there not too many weeks ago. It was a nice sunny day. a bit different today. It's nice to have company to go out to ride with. I was saying to Paul earlier, perhaps done about 3, maybe 4 rides with another person this year, thanks to lockdown and no events and things like that. So it's nice just to ride alongside somebody else. Looks like we've got the place pretty much to ourselves this morning. Not a lot of people here.
And over there in the distance is the brighter weather coming in.
Yes.
It's a long way away, but it is on its way. It'll be here by the time we're done.
Hope so. Set off into the sunshine, Paul. So I'm just enjoying a coffee and a bacon and mushroom bap. Oh, sorry, cob. Corn cob round here. And look, blue sky. The sun is coming out. So I'm not sure where we're heading towards now. I think it's Woolsthorpe. Is that right?
We're going to Harston.
Harston, yeah.
Harston first, and then Nipton.
So your channel, Paul, how long have you been going now then?
Well, the first video I put up end of March. I think it was just going into April. Originally my first thought was to document the period of lockdown, you know, because it was new to us. None of us have experienced anything like this. So the first 3 or 4 videos was really made with that in mind. I went back and revisited some videos, channels I've been watching for a while. So Francis Cade from a cycling point of view, Casey Neistat from a general lifestyle point of view. And I thought, how could I implement some of the things that they're doing into my video and make them document not just lockdown but life in general.
Yes, and put your own take on it as well.
Yeah. And I've got very tired of the world of Facebook and social media, which I see as being quite negative. In my head I was using Facebook as a digital scrapbook.
Yeah.
I got fed up of being sort of dragged into arguments with strangers and the negativity that's in Facebook.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do something different.
Morning.
And I think if you imagine like being 75, 80 and you've documented quite a big chunk of your life on video and you put it on the internet that could be there forever, that's got to be great to look back on your life and the people that have been in it.
We both share the same sort of values when it comes to why we do our vlogs. It's about sharing our stories of people we meet, and I like to showcase the place where I live to people as well. So who would you say is your biggest sort of influence?
I think from a cycling vlog point of view, definitely someone like Francis Cade, who I've watched for 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Always interesting to watch, but one of the strong things is, like say, we've met up and gone for a ride, and as part of the cycle community, we're more accessible. So although we've got our stars like a Francis Cade, they're still accessible. We can talk to them, we can message each other, and we're quite a small community. And I think reflecting that in our videos is a good thing.
Bit of bad luck, Paul.
Yeah. Just to provide dramatic vlog footage.
We're just heading back to Bottesford in the car, and it's just started raining a little bit again. Otherwise, it's been a nice morning. It's been a lovely morning overall. Wind's dropped. So we're just arriving back at Bottesford. I think Paul's got a surprise for me up the road, so we'll find out what that is in a minute. Paul was just telling me why we're going that little bit further out of Bottesford, and it's because it's not quite at 50 miles, it's at 47 or something, so he just wants to round it up.
I like to finish on a 5 or 0.
It's got to finish on a 5 or 0, okay. Is that the surprise you wanted to show me there, Paul? Co-op? I do tend to collect co-ops. This is the surprise that Paul had in mind. A Ford. Yeah, well, I'll let you go through it because I'm going up the top.
Oh, you don't think that.
I'll watch you first. Sorry, I didn't bring my armbands. I didn't fancy cold feet. Yes, that's where Paul just went through. I tend to avoid Fords and BMWs and Audis.
Volvos.
lovely little adventure today. Look at it, it's lovely sunshine now. Well, there you go, folks. Another enjoyable ride there. Hope you enjoyed watching that as much as I enjoyed riding it. Don't want to leave it there. As always, I want to wrap things up. So I'm here at home. I just want to show you a few things. Well, bit of catching up to do. So I want to show you a few things that I've purchased over the last week or two. First of these is the Omni 5 rear light from Cafe Allez. This is brilliant. I've actually bought two of these this week. One for the Cube, and I've got one of these already on my saddlebag, and well, I'm not going to use it with a saddlebag all the time. On the actual seat post for the Sonder as well. So got one of those. It's brilliant. It's battery operated, lasts forever. Bloody brilliant, I tell you that. So I've got those really cheap as well. It's under 15 quid. Now yesterday I ventured to go outdoors to buy a couple things. But I bought some Northwave Jet Evo black shoes from Go Outdoors. Cleats on there as well, fitted. But what else I got from Go Outdoors? Whoop, dropping everywhere. Ready for something else I'm going to tell you in a little while. Is a Season 3 sleeping bag. And this one is from audax. It's the Fathom Comfort 1 degree, limit -5, extreme 22 degrees. So I'm really pleased with that. I'm looking forward to getting out in a couple of weeks. I'm hoping to join one of my viewers, Simon Fawcett. It's going to be going to Cambridge to do an audax. So for those who've been asking recently, am I going to do any more audaxes? Yes, I am, and I'm going to be doing that once. If it's good weather, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cycle down to Cambridge on the Friday, do the 200 on Saturday, and ride back home on the Sunday. So yeah, I could go Airbnb, but I'm hoping the weather's good and I'll be able to bring out a sleeping bag. And I've already checked, everything can nice snugly fit on the bike as well. So now, talking of bikes and weekend breaks away and everything, I have also finally received this, which is on the screen behind me. This is the Stingray from Outkit. So as you can see, it's a custom made frame bag. Well, I bought this primarily for the Transcontinental race. There's loads of room in there. Flick onto the other side as well. Got two compartments on this on here. I've got along the top. Now this is a little bit shallower. There's a Velcro divider just there. This is for the bladder. So you can get 2 or 3 litre bladder in there as well. And there's a gap. Which end are we looking at? There's a gap just here. Feed out your filter so you can drink while on the move. Because obviously you lose your 2 water bottles. And then there's the water bottle cages, that is. And there's a further space in there as well. And obviously I've got the Velcro straps. I just need to cut those to size. So I might use those on 17th of October for the Cambridge ride. I don't know. See what happens. You would no doubt see on the video you just watched now. I've got TT bars, and I've ordered a mount. I think I mentioned it. It's going to sit more snugly on the TT bars, but I wanted to be able to charge it whilst on the move. And with a traditional USB cable, it was not possible. So what I've got. I can't remember how I got onto these, but got these right-angled USB cables. I actually got 3 of them for, I think it's £7. I was only expecting 1, but I've got grey, red, and the black as well, which is probably the one I'm using. So yeah, just allows me to plug the Wahoo in and leave it charging all the time. Now, when I later this year do some. Well, not some camping, but do some bivvying. I've got this new light from Exposure. This is the Exposure Link Plus. It says it's a day bright. It just comes off neatly like that. Got loads of different settings for different brightnesses. I'm going to blind you by turning it on, I think. Whee! So you can press it a few times. You can have a rear only, front only flashing one there. There's lots of different settings. You can have both on, both flashing as well, I believe. Loads of different settings, really bright, so it fits neatly on my casque helmet. So yeah, anyway, there's just a few bits there I wanted to share with you the various things I've been buying over the last few weeks. And finally, just to wrap up this video,
If you've been watching the channel over the last few months, you know I've gone back to work, working from the office, all changed yet again. I'll be working from home again, 3 days a week, Monday and Friday in the office. And in fact, I've got holidays every Friday. I've got each Friday off until the end of November as well. So I'm actually only in the office once a week at the moment. So what that means is, what I'm getting around to is on the Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday that I'm going to be working from home, I'm actually going to do training rides probably on the Cube. Initially on the Sonda though, just so I can get me work on the TT position in the mornings before I sit down and do work. So yeah, probably tell you more about that as time goes on really. So just for you let you know what's going on in my life right now. Today there'll be plenty of new content coming to the channel over the course of next week. And before I go, big thank you to everybody who has recently subscribed to the channel. If you have enjoyed what you've been watching today and you're not yet subscribed, please consider doing so, or give it a thumbs up. Questions always, stick them down below. So from me, take care, hope you have a great week. I'll catch you in another adventure. See you later, bye bye.
Yeah, well, I'll let you go through it because I'm going up the top. I tend to avoid Fords and BMWs and Audis.